Hey, good afternoon, it's Betty, and I'm out here with the Nissan 200SX. We are about to change the coilover struts. So we have these adjustable shocks, and this is McPherson's strut, and they are adjustable to the ride height, and we will be putting them in the front and in the rear of the vehicle. So let's get to it. So I'll be starting with the front of the car first. So we put the back up on the ramps, and then we'll put some jack stands under the front to hold it up. We'll remove the old ones and replace them with the new ones. Show you where the jack stands are on the car, so that you could know that they're not pressing on any of the parts that we're going to need to be removing. See, the brake line is attached to that bracket, and it's just attached with this little clip here. So I'm just going to hammer that, tap that off of there, and it should remove this so we can get out of the way, so we can remove this old strut here. Then the next thing, we'll remove these. I believe that's a 18 millimeter. Hard to get the hammer on this one. There we go. Okay, now we'll go to the top. Now we'll just remove these three here. I believe they're 10 millimeter. Oh, no, maybe not. Let me see if there's this crud. Nope, look like a little bit bigger than that. Yeah, so it's a 12 millimeter. And now I'm adjusting these struts, the new struts, to be as far out as they can be, to be at the highest capacity they have, the highest height. I'm adjusting these to be at the highest height that they can be. They are already lower than the original ones. I'm leaving 40 millimeters in the stock. It says 30 is the minimum, but I'm erring on the safe side and just going with 40. And so now we'll tighten this down and put them in. So we ran into the first problem, and that is that bolts on the new ones are larger. The studs to go into the top are larger than the holes that were in there, and they're a little bit in a different placement. I knew it was going too well. But look, I drew little holes I put the new strut on top of here and traced out the holes with a Sharpie where we'll have to drill to make these 3 holes a little bit bigger so the new struts can fit in there. All right, I figured since those top ones didn't match, I better make sure these bottom ones match before I go any farther. But yep, all good there. And just like that, they're bigger. All right, let's see if we can get this up in here. Good and tight. So we got the jack holding the spindle up and it fit in there like that. We're still going to need to match that up a little bit more, but that's how that procedure went. Sorry I didn't really get to show it to you, but just jacked it up until it fit right into that slot. Up all the way. And now it's time for the wheel. Mr. Not a Mechanic Betty handled this part. And then we'll just go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. So we just removed the jack and jack stands from the front, and they were so low that we couldn't get the jack out from under it. And so we had to put some little boards to lower it down so we'd be able to remove the jack. Now we're gonna drive down off these ramps and do this, drive up on the ramps in the front and install these onto the back. And there are the back ones, the rear ones that we will be removing. And from there, up into there. So they should be just pretty much the same as the front. We'll just take off this, looks like a 18mm nut. We'll remove that, and then we'll remove the ones up in the trunk, and it should come right out. Let's see. Loosen. So those are 12mm as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to undo that with a wrench. We got it out. No big deal. All right, so when we ordered those shocks and struts, we ordered them for this particular vehicle, and these new ones look like they're going to be a lot longer than the old ones. So how much shorter the front ones are? Well, this is the rear, and this is the new. Because these are adjustable shocks, we got them so that they are compressed it down to where it's even with the ones that we took out of there. And let me see, where's the spanner? I gotta go give it to him just a second. And there's the new coil over installed. There you go. And on goes the tire. and he's finishing up tightening all the nuts, and we should be good to go. We're going to lower it down off the jacks, back it up off the ramps, and see what it looks like. I hope that back's not too high. They look like they were going to be longer than the old ones, but we'll see.
Hey, hook my battery up.
It was fun working on it. Y'all have a great day. Take care.